I want to start off by giving our praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rock HaKodesh. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great male son that taught me the truth. Alright, this is Amos, chapter 8, and starting at verse 11. Behold, the days come, said the Lord, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh. And they shall wander from sea to sea, and from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the words of the Lord, and should not find it. In that day should the fair virgin and young man faint for thirst. Alright, now, no famine of the word eventually is going to hit, where they're going to take the prophets and the outer men that's teaching the true words of the Bible, off the internet. But another thing that's going on is that they are starting to cut down on other sources of world news, world media, because we know that you can't get the best information from America mainstream media outlets, because they curve out the information just to fit their agenda, and they don't just tell the story the right way. But other news outlets, you can get a better idea. This is one of them that tells the story the right way, and I think they're gonna go into it. That he got cut because of what they said about for some videos they showed of Ukraine. But for as I can understand, they are against the Russian invasion anyway. So, but they show the straight up information. So pretty much, even though they are on America's side on this idea, they are putting information out, showing stuff that they don't want the world to see. And same thing with the prophets and men of the Lord. They are telling what these scriptures truly say, and they don't want the world to know that. All right. So I'm just gonna do this, and then I'm gonna look up some stuff just to see what come up in the search engine. Cause you know how all they cutting out videos. Every time you look up, there's a strike for this, a strike for that. I look at it like I'm able to have one page on BitChute, but got 5 YouTube pages because of how they strike the videos. That's kind of ridiculous, but that's how YouTube is. Alright, now, I guess just play a little bit of the video.
This broadcast with some good news. Your favorite channel, We On, is back on YouTube. And it's because of you. In less than 12 hours since we aired the story on Gravitas, YouTube has backed down after blocking We On. Dear viewers, we want to take this opportunity to say thank you for your overwhelming support. The way people came forward, the words of appreciation, the anger on muzzling free press is truly unprecedented. There was a tsunami of tweets and a barrage of messages on Facebook and other platforms. People from all across the globe raised their voices against the arbitrary censorship of news by a Silicon Valley tech giant. This collective push forced YouTube to relent, to wake up, and even smell the coffee. You can now watch your favorite stories on YouTube. It's a huge victory for our brand of unbiased journalism. We want to thank you once again for your trust and even support. Our executive editor, Parky Sharma, tells you what really happened.
A lot of you watch our channel on YouTube. We see your live comments, your suggestions, your compliments, all of it. In fact, we broadcast live on YouTube 24/7. It's one of the many platforms we're available on. The idea is simple. Our reportage should reach each one of you, every corner of the world. It should be easily accessible. It should inform your opinion, and every day we try our best to do that. But it seems YouTube does not approve. Earlier this week, they blocked our channel on the 22nd of March. They banned We On from YouTube for 7 days. No new uploads, no videos, a total block. And a lot of you have noticed this. A lot of you have been writing to us, asking why isn't We On posting videos anymore? When will we start publishing content on YouTube? First of all, thank you all for your concern and trust. You deserve to know what is going on, and I must tell you why YouTube has blocked us. They had a problem with one of our videos. This one, from the 10th of March. What does it show? Two live speeches, one by Ukraine's Foreign Minister Dmitry Kuleba, the second by Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov. Days went by, nothing happened. Then on the 22nd of this month, we got a message from YouTube. They removed our video. They said it violated YouTube's community guidelines. Now, this happens all the time. Algorithms consistently get things wrong. And when they do, our team reaches out to YouTube. Within hours, things are sorted. Usually. But not this time. The next day, on the 23rd of March, YouTube rejected WION's appeal. So naturally, we wrote to them. We demanded an explanation. Let me tell you what they said in their reply. And I've got a mail here with me. This is what they said. Our community guidelines prohibit content denying, minimizing, or trivializing well-documented violent events, including the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Under this policy, we have removed content, for example, denying that Russia invaded Ukraine or alleging that Ukrainian victims are crisis actors. This was YouTube's reply. So just to be sure, we went back to check our video. Check the video that we broadcast. We found this part in Sergei Lavrov's speech. Now, YouTube cannot double block us. So we are playing that video again, that soundbite again. Listen to what he said.
Что касается вашего вопроса о том, планируем ли мы нападать на другие страны. На другие страны мы нападать не планируем. Мы на Украину не нападали. На Украине мы просто объяснили многократно. Наступила ситуация, которая создает прямые угрозы безопасности Российской Федерации.
Now, just to be clear, those were Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov's words. We did not say that. Neither did we endorse any of it. We simply broadcast the Russian Foreign Minister's statement, just like we broadcast the Ukrainian Minister's statement. Does that mean we are denying the war? And if so, then YouTube must explain these videos. All of them were published by WION in the last 1 month. Russia invades Ukraine, Putin attacks by sea, land and air. Ukraine invasion, Russia intensifies aerial attacks. Russia's Ukraine invasion, how Ukrainians are fighting back. Does this sound like denying a war to you? And this is not about proving anything to YouTube. This is
All right, so as you can see, American media, you see, they are even admitting that Russia shouldn't have invaded Ukraine. Because I don't watch a lot of their videos. I look at their news a lot. And so they are on their side. But America is, Babylon is just so backwards that they don't even want you putting out the whole truth, even when the people are supporting your side. So it's crazy right there, man. But that's just it. They want people to only know partial truths, all right? Now, let's see. Now, I'm just going to go to the search engine and type in, videos get hit for violence. Let's see what comes up when you say, man gets punched. Let's just see. Because, they take our videos down because they see violence and that I forgot about weird. But all you see is different videos of people getting punched, hitting, fighting. What else? YouTube. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Booty shaking, just to show how much. Look at it. You know what I'm saying? So YouTube can promote all this bad stuff, but they got a problem when you want to do videos about the Bible and speaking about the Lord. Just trying to think. I don't know. Woman gets. Let's see. I'm gonna say woman gets punched. All right. Alright, look at all these videos. I ain't gonna play none of them because if you play one of the many videos they got on there, they will strike your page. But it just goes on and on and on. So YouTube has been found to be very, very hypocritical. Right now, with all the uh, with all the bad stuff they got on here, and I'm gonna look for a few more videos. I can't remember exactly where they was to link on here, and it's just amazing, right? How they can have a problem with videos about the Bible and talking about the Lord with all the sick stuff they got on here. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm not even gonna type it in, but if you probably type in pedophilia and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure a bunch of videos on there come up. All right, now this is Ezekiel chapter 3, and I'm gonna start at verse 17. Son of man, all right, son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore hear the words at my mouth, and give them warning for me. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaks to warn the wicked from his wicked ways to save his life, the same wicked man should die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thy hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from the wicked ways, he should die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. Alright, so that's the reason, brothers do videos. The prophets, the man of the Lord, they go out and preach on the streets. It's the warn our people and let them know what's coming. Because all this stuff is right around the block, and that's why they're cracking down. And they trying to get rid of any source of information. And like I said, I like this news because, mainly because they just give you all the news. And one of the ones that kind of lets you form your opinion. And we know that the worst news outlet in um, Babylon the Great by far is CNN. I mean, that is the most backwards news of them all. There's not one that's worse at trying to brainwash people and to believe in the wrong thing as CNN. All right, that's the worst one. And it's alternates like Dabu 7, Full Spectrum Survival. What's the name? Dave. Can't think of his name, but Dave's. It's pretty good alternative news sources out there that you can find right now. And you got to start knowing the names because now YouTube is also doing something that where if you type in a story, they're not gonna give you any of the alternative news. They're gonna try to give you all the mainstream media stories, right? So, and if the mainstream media is not filtered through a prophet, a lot of people can't understand it or misunderstand it. All right, so just some things to be mindful of. All right, and I'm gonna put a couple more videos probably on this one, and with that, shalom. Jeremiah chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he should not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. Alright, so the internet is uncovering all the secrets of Esau Edom. Alright, and this is a rule that you could tell through the spirit was only put in to stop the Hebrew Israelites from spreading the word that YouTube got going on. Alright, this is YouTube stupid news censorship feature. Alright, and what it is, I'm gonna let him explain it a little bit. But what it is that any video that gets so many views, YouTube got something that will cut it off instantly if they don't have any history or any details about who the page belongs to. All right.
man, we got yet another YouTube change, another YouTube move that is absolutely stupid. It wouldn't be a normal month, I guess, out of the year if YouTube didn't do something that most of their users don't agree with. If they were to implement a feature that actually was useful and helped people and wasn't controversial, that would be almost like hell itself freezing over and the devil announcing that he's turning into an ice creature, right? It just doesn't happen. So YouTube has this new, I guess, feature, if you want to call it that. This new feature that's what I'm going to refer to it as. I don't really know what else to refer to it as. That basically has already caused quite a big controversy, because not only because of the content that it's being predominantly placed on, but just the general overall use of something like this in the first place. So obviously, if you've been around on YouTube for pretty much more than a decade at this point, if you used YouTube in its early days or anything like that, you'll know that this website was founded on the idea that a regular person, just anyone, right, doing a normal 9 to 5 or anything, could put their own content out on the internet, their own video, doing pretty much whatever, just showcasing their talents, talking, animating something, playing video games, whatever it may be, right? But just ordinary people being able to come onto YouTube and suddenly make it big. You upload a video and tomorrow you might wake up and it has 1 million views and you're the next viral sensation, right? But of course, over the years, YouTube has become much more corporatized. It was bought by Google, you know, one of the biggest conglomerates on the planet, and a lot of the things that were creator-friendly about the website, a lot of the things that represented the principles that the website was founded on, have all but disappeared from this platform, right? And you'll see a lot of the major people who get promoted by the website. Oftentimes, it's like late night talk show hosts and people that are already deemed basically acceptable by society, people who are deemed to be not only big enough in terms of like the reach that they can get with people to actually pull an audience, but also they're advertiser friendly enough, right? And YouTube over the years has been kind of gaining this reputation of like shitting on its creators in favor of listening to people who really aren't creators themselves, aren't people themselves who actually matter or use YouTube. So this new feature that YouTube has, I don't even understand why this would take place. I've been trying to like wrap my head around the logic of this whole thing the entire time since it's been released, and I just honestly, congratulations, you're pregnant. What is I don't see a reason why something like this would need to exist other than to simply suppress content that YouTube doesn't like. I'm going to go ahead and ask you guys an open question before we even get further into this video, right? Have you ever had an issue with a video being so popular, right, that like when you watch it or something, YouTube just crashes, right? Like you can't use the website because, I don't know, this one video is getting too much views or too much attention or comments. Has that ever happened to you? I'm going to assume for the vast majority of you, you can feel free to leave your answer in the comments below, by the way, but I'm gonna assume for most of you that's never happened, because YouTube is owned by Google and they have some of the largest servers in the world, right? They run one of the biggest websites on the planet, one of the biggest companies on the planet with YouTube. They obviously have money for servers, so they wouldn't really, it seems, have an issue with web traffic. But apparently, from at least face value here, they do, because YouTube is now limiting content that is quote-unquote too popular. The sad thing is, this isn't even a joke. As a matter of fact, you can take a look at it right here. Video unavailable. This video's popular due to limited creator history. We're limiting the number of viewers. Subscribe to this channel to help this creator reach a broader audience. So this entire...
Alright, now, see, they saying through the limited creator or whatever, but that's not why they doing it. This truth is going out, and everything, that's been hidden is coming out, and they just trying to cover it up. That's why they doing it. Alright? Shalom.
Malachi chapter 1, verse 14. But cursed be the deceiver, which have in his flock a male, and voweth a sacrifice unto Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai, a corrupt thing. For I am the king. For I am a great king, saith Yahweh of hosts, and my name is dreadful among the heathen. So why do you think? Let me go back to it, Salakia. So why do you think they don't have the Lord's name? They got this whole transcript of everything that I said. Everything that I said through this whole transcript. But as soon as it comes to saying the Lord's name, let me see. Hold on 1 second. one second. Let me get to it. Let's start off right here. Compassion from these people, man. Okay, you give your oppressors your all, man. And that's why Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is judging you. But you see that there's no Yahweh, it's Yahweh. Yahweh is judging you, Israelites. And even at the beginning, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is not there. It's this the name of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua is dreadful among the heathen, man. We have the name, man. We have the name. So anybody that wants to go against that name, Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, you don't understand these scriptures. The Lord is not supping with you, man. But this is it, man. This is a whole transcript of my whole lesson. My whole lesson. Esau is hurt. He's hurt.